I'm just here. Come and cook with me. I'm just here. Come and cook with me. I'm just here. Hey guys, this is my first DIY. Yes, ma'am. I had so much fun doing this makeover on this chair. It turned out so pretty. So what I did first was I took it outside and I spray painted the legs on the chair, and this is the paint that I used. You want to let that fully dry before moving on to your next step. And right here, I have a 1-inch foam that I'm using on the bottom of the chair on the pad. Now this chair already had one on there, but I wanted to add this on to make it a little bit more softer. And I'm showing you right here that I'm going to be stapling this 1-inch foam down with staples. And basically that's all I did for that. Right here, because I want to tuft my chair in the back part, so I made my own little design of where I want my buttons to go, and this is what I did. And you want to cut those all out. And right here I have a flexi board that I'm going to use as well in the back, because my chair does not have any wood or anything in the back of my chair, so I'm going to add this flexi board so that I can tuft through this. And those are the patterns, and I just cut those out with some scissors. And right here I'm using the Gorilla adhesive spray, and I sprayed the flexi board, and I just pushed down on my 1-inch foam to make sure that it was secure on the board. And right there I also have batting on there as well. You're going to need some screws and the washers, and you're just going to insert the screw into the washer. You also want to make sure that your batting is opened up and cleared, because if not, you're going to, once you start to screw in your screws, it's just going to get twisted up into the batting. Okay guys, I'm going to show you how I'm going to start tufting this chair back. So I did one because I haven't done this before. My first time. So what I am doing actually is I have my back piece all prepped and everything, and I have this batting that's on top of it as well, and I also poked a hole through that because you want to be able to have your path clear in the inside. And so what I'm going to do is also I find out, once I have this material on here, I find out where that hole is. So it's going to be right here. So I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to make a slight hole right in here. Like right in here. I'm going to make a slight little hole just so I can put the nail through. Well, the screw. Slight hole. See? Very little. I was trying to poke it through with just using the screw, but it actually, I guess, is not sharp enough. So then I'm just going to go ahead and put that through there. Make sure I have that inside of the hole. Then I'm going to just go ahead and get my drill and drill that down. And you want to continue doing the same thing for the entire back of the board. And when you're doing the tufting, you want to make sure that you give yourself a lot of material to use. Okay, so I did the top. I went ahead and tufted the top, the back part, and now I have cut the bottom part foam. And the batting that's on there, like I said, you want to make sure that you move that batting out the way, or else it's going to get tucked right in. So we're getting there. I think it's actually coming out pretty nice, but I'll bring you guys back once I'm done tufting the bottom. And right here, I did the same thing to the bottom that I did to the top. Now, my tufting on the bottom was a little bit deeper just because I had more foam on there. So what I did was took some of the material, kind of balled it up, and I just actually hot glued that material down inside. And this was the material. I was just going to go over the chair with my material, but you could actually see through my champagne color material. So I just took the entire fabric off of the chair. And at this point, all you're going to do is start to just staple your material around the backs, the sides, the bottom. And on the sides, I added more batting on the sides because I still wanted it to be kind of soft when I'm sitting in this chair. So that's all I did with this part. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, thanks so much for stopping by, and I hope that you will enjoy my DIYs as well. I have so much fun making these, you guys, I swear. And you want to make sure that you cut off the excess material that you will have in the back as well. And that's what I'm showing you right there. And so this is the chair all stapled down. And now we're going to start the fun part. And right here, all I'm doing is going to be using some rhinestones. Now these rhinestones I got from Walmart. You can get these at Michael's. Even the Dollar Tree sometimes has them. So all I'm doing is hot gluing these rhinestones over those screws. It's going to give it a nice bling effect, you guys. So pretty. And right here, you guys, I cut out the Chanel logo. I just drew it out by hand, and I cut it out with some scissors, took it outside, and I spray painted it with the same spray paint that I used for the legs. And I also have some mirrored paper that I ordered from Amazon, and I cut it out just a little bit bigger than that part right there. I cut it just a little bit bigger so that you can see through it, so that it would look like a mirror inside. And all I'm going to do right here is, using my hot glue gun, is attach the mirrored paper onto my Chanel logo. And I'm going to be adding some of the rhinestones and some bling on a string. You can add whatever you would like on yours as well. but I think this turned out so freaking cute, you guys. And I just cut pieces off that I needed and just added them around the border of my Chanel logo. And see right here, look at that. It looks so cute, you guys. Oh my gosh, I was so happy. Now, it did take a little while to get to hot glue all the stones on there, but it was so worth it. And all I'm going to be doing is using some smaller rhinestones that I used on top, and I'm just going to make myself a little design on the bottom. And so what I'm doing in those, I'm adding 3 smaller rhinestones in each one of those tuft holes that I have right there. And this project was so fun. I'm also going to be making myself a vanity very soon, so I will be uploading that video hopefully soon once I get this move out the way. And right here, I'm just showing you how the back looks. Came out so cute. And also, I'm going to be using this. It's kind of like a bling on a string, but I got this from Michael's, and it was so pretty, you guys. And so all I'm doing is measuring how much of the rope that I'm going to be using, and I'm just going to put that on the sides. Now, you can decorate your chair however you like to, but I really think this came out really cute. And I'm just using my hot glue gun. And I'm doing a little at a time because you don't want your glue to dry, to cool off either as quickly. So I wouldn't suggest doing like the entire string. I would do it in little pieces at a time. And right here, I have some of that same bling wrap that I have on the legs, and I just cut them out to fit the legs, and I also cut them just, well, it was a little bit wider, and so I just put hot glue on the sides so that I can have like a slight piece showing down the side of the leg. And I believe I'll show you that soon. And I'm also just using a wooden kebab stick to just lay that glue down as well, because it is really hot, so be very careful if you're working with hot glue. And that's just me putting the hot glue down the side so that I can wrap that bling around on the sides of the leg. And see there, look at that. So cute. It's so cute, you guys. And this is the back of the chair with the Chanel logo on the back. Now, I tried putting some plates in the back of the chair because I wanted to have a plated look. Didn't work out so much, but I'm still in love with this chair. And I just put some trim around the sides and everything. But I'm really happy with it. This is how it turned out. But anyways, I thank you guys so much for watching my DIY. Hope you guys stay forever blessed. It's just tea. You can do this. You can do this. Thank you so much for watching. Stay forever blessed.